Good morning, guys. We have Kelly's house today. Kelly's house is 5 rounds. Now, the way it works is you're going to have 2 minutes to do a large cardio monostructural piece. So if you've ever done Kelly before, it's a 400-meter run, but obviously that's not an option for a lot of us, especially if we're trying to do this in the Zoom classes. So what I have here is you're going to be doing 2 minutes max of something. So maybe that's a 400-meter run, or maybe if you have a bike at home, or you have a treadmill in the house but it doesn't do meters, or if you want to just do something as simple as stepping up on stairs, any simple cardio substitute would be fine. Row is fine obviously too. When the 2 minutes is up, we move on to a minute of dumbbell goblet thrusters, okay? Then at the next minute we do lateral hops over the dumbbell or odd object, and we repeat that rolling schedule for 5 rounds, which is going to be 20 minutes. The goal today is to maintain a steady pace through the whole thing. You don't want to go so fast that you do, let's say, 70 total reps on the first round, but then you only do 20 on the last round. You want to almost pace it out that your last round is your best round. And for simplicity's sake, we're just going to score the reps on the jumps and the thrusters as the piece that goes into sugar WOD today. When you choose a weight, guys, if you have a couple of weight options at home, try not to pick a weight that's so heavy for the thruster that you need to take lots of breaks in that minute. You should almost be able to do the whole minute unbroken. Maybe 1 break set to maintain heart rate because there isn't a built-in rest today, but definitely if you're doing more than a couple breaks, it was way too heavy. Before we do Kelly's house today, we have a little build strength piece. 3 sets of tempo goblet squats, plank hold, farmer's hold on right and left. We do 3 sets of everything on a rolling clock, so every minute we switch stations. So for the tempo guys, I'm going to go over that exercise in a second, but we're trying to incorporate more time under tension to get that strength that we can't get by loading up heavy because we don't have a lot of weight options at home. Now to that point though, guys, for the farmer's hold, because you really don't need anything fancy, you just need weight, I'll invite you to go and try to find something at the house that you can hold on to that's a challenge for a grip and for midline for that minute for that little strength piece. Starting from the warm-up here, guys, we have 60 seconds of whatever we're going to be doing for the cardio. 6 inchworms, 6 dumbbell strict press, 6 broad jumps. Then we drop down to 40 seconds of cardio, and then everything's at 4, and then we do a last little sprint station, 20 seconds of cardio, and then everything's at 2. So we're going to start right from the warm-up here, just a couple quick demos here. So we have our 60 seconds of cardio, and then we're going to do our inchworm. So we're walking ourselves out as far as we can. Walk yourselves up nice and tall. Good. Stand up fully every single time. The strict press, guys, we're just doing a standing strict press. So here, press and release. Press and release. So we do our 6 and 6, 4 and 4, 2 and 2. For the broad jump, guys, we're incorporating broad jumps because it's going to allow us to open up the hips and get the glutes and hamstrings firing. So we're doing a big jump, extend, and repeat. Big jump and repeat, okay? So you do the set of cardio, you do the set of inchworms, you do the set of strict press and the broad jumps, and down, down, down. For the goblet squats, for that strength piece, guys, we can grab the dumbbell, we can do an odd object or whatever you have at home. I'm going to actually show you just with this ball here, just as an example. I'm just going to hold this in goblet position. And the numbers here, guys, we're going to follow 3, 3, 3, and 1. So we're coming down, 1, 2, 3. We hold, 1, 2, 3. We come up, 1, 2, 3. And as soon as we hit the top for that 1, you come back down, 1, 2, 3. And you're shooting to do 3 total reps in that minute, okay? So on the next minute, we just do any kind of plank hold we want. Okay, here or here, totally up to you. And then for our farmers, guys, just again, find something heavy. And what we're gonna do is we're just Standing shoulders back and down, bracing really hard. The narrower your feet, the more challenging it is. But again, we're trying to pick something heavy to challenge midline and our grip and shoulders. Roll that through for 3 rounds. Kelly's house. We have our cardio piece. We then do the dumbbell goblet thrusters. So holding either side, we're gonna come down, full squat, press, release, full squat, press, release. Doing that for a minute. We then have the option to do that with a dumbbell, but we also could do it with a sandbag. And then whatever piece we're using for that next minute, we're jumping over top lateral jumps. Kelly's house.